Hello!
Hey, I'm Becky.
I'm Dan.
And we run an adventure company called Into the Outside in the Lake District. We're really busy, kind of spring, summer, autumn, not so much in the winter.
We're in Austria now. We've taken a month off and we're just going to roam around in the van, living in the van, snowshoeing, snowboarding, go wherever the snow is good.
So we've just washed the van, and actually last night we had our first shower in a really long time, so we thought this would be a great time to give you a little tour of our pride and joy, Winston.
Let's do it. Okay.
Your bad news, your bad news. Yeah, your bad news, your bad news. It's our third trip out to the Alps. After a lot of research, we decided to go for a medium roof, medium wheelbase Ford Transit. It's a 2014, so it's the newer kind of look and the newer model, lots of kind of gadgets, cruise control, Bluetooth, parking sensors. Height-wise, it's just tall enough that Dan and I have got plenty of headroom to stand up inside, so much better for the back on a long trip. And also, we've kitted Winston out with some winter tyres, and touch wood, so far, haven't had to use chains because the tyres have been amazing. Just give you a little tour around.
Memories that twist and turn from a tortured time.
Okay, let's open them up.
Leave my mind.
When we were making this van, we decided to set ourselves a bit of a challenge to try and recycle and reuse as much stuff from the old van as possible. We stripped out as much as we could. It took us about a year to get that van right, and it took us about an hour to destroy it entirely.
Yeah, we took out all the insulation, all the nails, all the old batten wood that we made, the furniture, all the structures of the bedding. We put it into this van. We went to reclamation yards up in Cumbria, in Penrith. We found these awesome floorboards that had come out of the school. We found the ceiling, the panels, the boarding there. They came out of an old estate where Beatrix Potter used to hang out. So a lot of the stuff has been reclaimed.
Probably wondering why we've called him Winston, but the surfaces, our worktop and the tabletop and the little bedside tables and stuff that we've got, all the wood from there actually came from, it used to be the floor in Winston Churchill's war rooms down in London, so that was pretty special.
Yeah, a lot of the frontage of all the furniture is made from pallet, so we just like stripped those off, dried them out. They're really lightweight, sanded them down, oiled them. It's a great material to reuse, free, pick them up wherever you can find them, and they look great. So now we're going to give you a quick little tour around the inside of the van on the bed and the seating area in the kitchen.
In order to be winter ready but also a little bit stealthy as well, we've got some nice, well actually they're made from reclaimed saris, the curtains, over in India, but they've been lined by yours truly with some really nice warm grey fleece, so keeps the heat in a lot better, and also when you've got them across it just looks quite kind of private and not overly camper-van-y, which is always good if you're parking somewhere you shouldn't. Curtain poles themselves are some 1930s walking poles, handy little stuff shelf up here, just somewhere that you can just really quick access just jackets and things that you use all the time. This is our kind of laundry bin. This is an old Hessian sack that I was given by a forager in Indonesia. So again, he gave me quite a lot of the sacks, so we also turned them into our cushions in our seating area. More recycled saris. Again, I've just been stitching around some memory foam on top of some slightly more solid foam.
So down here we've got some old French shutter doors which we've just sanded off, really rustic, and we've got some old lovely handles and some latches, but you've got to be secure when you're driving. You don't want everything falling out. Always be secure when you're driving. In this one we've got our water, our gas, pots and pans, whiskey in the back, spot that. In this side we've got some dried foods, and the bottom is my clothes and socks. Obviously the wine rack, that was the first thing that was designed, everything else went round that. So we've got some nice white wine and red wine there, good Austrian French wine. In here we've got our cutlery drawer, more dried food storage in here, some recycling rubbish things down there.
Another little storage cupboard just under here. It's got some filming kit in it and also the essential fire extinguisher. There's storage underneath all of the seats in here. And they drop down, snowboard boots and medicines and stuff in there. But also you can access them from the top. The toilet actually lives under this one here. You slide that one up and you can access the toilet inside. This is our permanent bed. So you just literally want to hop into bed at the end of the night, then that's perfect. Up there, really nice and cosy. All the last lot of heat from the van ends up in the roof. Now I'm going to get in bed.
This is how we do it. There you go.
Oh. If we want to spend a little bit more time in bed, just chilling or watching a film or something, then we'll set up the bed downstairs. Okay, so we're going to go from living space into bed space now.
And I'm definitely not rich. I got the silky skills and look about rich.
Whew, so this is handy again if you just want to chill and watch films and stuff, but also we were keen to be able to take our friends on adventures as well and family, and so you can now get 2 upstairs and 2 downstairs. We've got some maps on the ceiling up here which are all to do with places. They're all kind of vintage maps of places that we've had van adventures in the past. So we've got a lot of the Dolomites and Tyrol and Austria, a little bit of France, Snowdonia. Then we've got a 12-volt cigarette lighter charger. Very important in the winter. We've got our heater, our Webasto heater. It's a diesel heater. It's linked up to the fuel tank, runs off the leisure battery, and we would not be without it. Everyone knows this with a van, you've got to maximise storage as much as possible. So because the seats slope away from the bulkhead, we made a secret little compartment here, loads and loads of storage in here, all stuff that you just want to grab nice and quick. My drawer, my clothes and stuff fits underneath the seat, maximising all of that space too. It's definitely overflowing, so pack lighter next time. So really important in the winter, we've got a nice sturdy doormat so you can knock off all the excess snow, make sure you're not getting too wet in the inside of here. Doesn't matter if it does get a little bit wet, we've got pine floorboards, but they've been done with a wood protector and pollux on top of that, so it's really, really waterproof.
We want to show you the outside, which is the garage area. In winter we've put in like a door that separates the whole back so we can keep it nice and weather tight and waterproof. So come and have a look. Loads of hooks for hanging jackets and rucksacks, snow poles, snowshoes are underneath. We've got our snowboard rack and we can get 3 snowboards in there really easy. At night time we've got this little light, comes on and off, just a couple of batteries in there, it's great. We've got 100 litres of storage space in all these trugs here, and these can be pulled out, and we've got loads of kit in there. We've got our winter sleeping bags, we've got our toilet, which is really handy when dirt bagging it in town, and here we've got all of our survival kit from the mountain. Here, a bit of ply, and that separates this during the winter for all of our kit. In the summer, this comes out, and then we have the seating area, open the doors, bang, you see everything.
We've just come past the first week point in our trip so far, and we have been to Meerhofen,
Ischgl,
St Anton, and we've done a mixture really of snowshoeing and kind of backcountry snowboarding.
Yeah.
And we also had Dan's brother Marcus out here for a while, so we were doing some more resort-based stuff, and there was an insane amount of powder at the beginning of that week, which was unbelievable.
Yeah, we've had so much powder in Austria, it has been the dream. We're kicking off the channel with the van tour and telling you what we've been up to so far. We've got so many journeys ahead. If you want to keep in touch, subscribe to the channel.
When you're
Hit that like button, share. Any questions at all you want answered about, where ideas for parking or what resorts are good, put them in the comments below.
We'll catch you soon.
Yeah,
Bye.
cool. See ya.